my buddy Dash for this episode of Double Take. Dave, I just said joined by Dash, but we're joined by Dash
Talking
and
in
Dave.
the third person.
Third
That's
person.
weird.
The way you feel.
What's going on, Giantini? Welcome to a Saturday evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, for another edition of the Turn Giants call-in show. Dave, how are you?
I'm pretty good. Does it feel kind of like a sleepy Saturday afternoon to you?
It does, but I know our other Dave in the chat will answer me this. But Dave, I'm going to ask you: do you have money in the bank in the background? Because right now I have it in the background. I'm not going to lie, just to see the certain results. Not you, the other Dave.
Money in the bank. What are you asking him?
WWE Money in the Bank in London. So it's live right now because it's like 9 p.m. or 11:30. Wow, it's 11:30.
11:30. Yeah.
10:30.
Bone slept all day. Jeez. Yeah, so a lazy Saturday, I guess. Sort of the news. That's a bit of a theme this week. Not quite as exciting, but a couple really big points, key names. A couple things to talk about anyways.
We do. And David says, hell yeah, I have it on. David, I'm going to give you this conspiracy theory real quick. So spoilers for that people that haven't seen. Yeah, if you haven't seen, I don't give a shit. I have a feeling, because right now it's Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. I have a feeling that Finn Balor wins and Damian Priest cashes in right now. He cashes in his contract, David. That's my conspiracy theory of the night. I think Seth loses, Priest cashes in. Boom. That's it. That's my WWE.
My camera's all messed up tonight, guys. It's all messed up. I'm still working with the new setup. Priest, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm just here adjusting my camera. You know, this is already a beautiful start to the evening. David, as well, I should say, congratulations. Isn't it congratulations? He's our newest member. Congratulations for becoming a member. Thank you. The latest and the greatest. And
welcome to the shit show.
Yeah, welcome to the shit show. He was there. He popped in. I know he was busy, but he did do us the honor popping in this morning doing that sprint race, which was fun. So if you are into the F1, of course, guys, we are doing the F1 stuff as well, especially here in the off season when there's not as much to do. And I mean, F1's fun. It's just like constant action, and it's not a Allegri ball. So you know. If you want something exciting, there's something on offer. Because I can't promise anything this next football season either of what we're gonna get, because it's still Allegri. We still don't know. But actually, this is a point I kind of want to bring up. He's got a chip on his shoulder. He wants to come back and prove himself. It seems like everyone wants to come back and prove themselves, whether it's management, some of the players. Which we'll get into, because some of the players aren't gonna get a second chance. They are leaving.
They were only stuck with one. Only one chance.
Yes, that is the official one. Juan Cuadrado's gone, right? So Allegri seems to have a chip on his shoulder. Is he gonna go like full beast mode on the season, or are these just like pipe dreams?
I don't know, because it's because it's interesting that you say that. So it's like with Allegri kind of saying, I don't want to take Juve to the top. And then it's like Rabiot was interesting as well, because obviously I think everybody knows at this point that he's resigned. Of course, Juve with the most corniest of renewal.
Oh man, the horse thing was so bad.
Yeah, so there's that. And then Rabiot also is like, hey, I'm staying out of respect to the club that, gave me a shot when no one else believed in me. So it's like, yeah, it's interesting, because the thing is if it's authentic with how they're saying that they have a chip on their shoulder, that's great. Because again, I want that villain, that heel turn from Juve, because Juve has been a babyface for so long. So I want Juve to be a heel. So they just come in and just that F everybody mentality. So if that's Allegri and Rabiot, I'm all for it.
Yeah, contract year Rabiot once again. I'm excited for it. You did call it, man. We should clip that out. We should just clip it out again when he said that. That was with Adam Digby podcast.
Oh my goodness,
don't
I'm
know,
sorry. David,
months ago.
Damian Priest is walking out with the briefcase. That's hilarious. I think
Is
we
it a
just called it.
briefcase match that we're talking
No,
about
so
here?
I'll give you guys a little bit of a thing. So there's this terminology. It's called the money in the bank. It's a briefcase. When you walk out with it, you can cash it in anytime for a world title opportunity. So Dave and I are having our little sidebar here. But anyways, back to the show.
Oh, look at this, David, as well. In all honesty, it's great getting accepted in a new community. I'm not a typical lifelong UA fan. I became a fan 1 to 2 years ago and tried to learn the history. That's awesome. We love it. We love how, new, old. Everyone has their way into it, right? Some are kind of just born into it. It's their family religion. Some people, especially us North Americans, are outside of Italy, had to kind of find our way into this team. Everyone has their journey.
And that's one of the things about the community that we're trying to create here, where it's like, old and new. You get to listen to boomers like Dave and I complain about stuff, and we get to teach you youngins some things too. So, it's all for it, man. I mean, the thing is like, you can be a Juve fan for 12 hours and we'll still take you in with open arms.
I don't think it matters, right? Because you have to start your journey somewhere.
Yeah, just don't be pessimistic and an a-hole, and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't be a person nobody likes.
Yeah.
Be good.
Don't be a party pooper.
No, everyone here is pretty good anyways. We love you all. So yeah, thanks, Dave. That's a cool story. I never knew that. So thanks for sharing that. So as David is starting his Juve journey, few are ending. So as we mentioned, Juan Cuadrado, first one out officially. Sandro they're looking for like a couple bucks, maybe a bag of pennies. I'm not really sure what they're waiting for. Saudi Arabia to like throw some money. I really don't know. Somebody take them.
We'll drive them. We'll get the Uber to the airport.
Yeah. We'll pay the like train ticket, whatever you need. Just please somebody take them. So there's that, and Bonucci. What are we gonna do with this Bonucci guy? Is he just gonna walk away? Does he have enough love for the team that he's willing to let himself go? Or does he claw and hold on? Because that would be the least team-friendly thing to do. He has to understand he is number 5th in the pecking order at this moment.
It's really on his ego. Like, to be honest with you, it's really on what Bonucci wants to do. Like, if Bonucci was really like, "Hey, I want to retire at Juve," he would have cut his contract amount, in my opinion.
And that's the other thing. Like, maybe just like go for a minimum, or maybe like a 500,000. Just like, yeah, give me some money. I'll stick around in case you need me. Is that asking too much? I understand that's taking a massive pay cut, and he's still 35, 36. He still has a long way to go in his life, right? So maybe that's unreasonable to ask of him.
It could be, but I don't know. It's my thoughts with it. I'm just kind of like,
You just don't care. You're like,
honestly, yeah. Like, my only thing that irritates me about Bonucci is his salary. That's really it. But at this point, it's like, yeah. And then, sorry, David, our theory went out the window. But I don't know, man. Like, Bonucci to me, it's just kind of like he's just that. Like you have a family dinner, like a holiday dinner, and then you have just that annoying uncle that just like talks all day.
Yes.
And, like, he talks about his glory days back when he was like,
oh man,
the big
back
old
in high school
Poon Slayer, the big old Poon Slayer. And he's like, back in my day, man, I got me some shouties. No, but and then you're just like sitting there and you're just like, looking at your clock, like, is it time yet? Is it time yet? Like, honestly, that's really one of those things with Bonucci. Like, I don't know. It's just, for me, it's just
he is that uncle though, because he's a little crazy and he doesn't no boundaries sometimes.
Yeah, he says some stupid shit, and you're just kind of like, is he gone yet? Is he still there yet? Like, those people, those parody accounts making like 375 days until Szczesny's contract expires. Where's the 370 days until Bonucci's contract expires?
There's probably
like I would rather have that, because it's just like, I don't know. Like Benucci to me is just that awkward person where like you have your friend group and then that one guy walks up to it and you're just like, dude, why are you here? Like that's one of those things where it's like last season, if anything, last season showed us the dude's lost it. Like he doesn't have it physically. Like at least with
Done.
Chiellini, he's like, look, I ain't got it in my legs anymore. Giorgio out. Like that's it. I don't
Go
know.
play the MLS and win a title.
He scored a banger. He scored an absolute banger with the entire Juve team. They're watching that game in LA. So it's like, yeah, just go out, man. Like, in my opinion, you're
Hey,
gonna sit there.
Messi's doing it.
Messi's doing it. Yeah, go with Messi to Inter Miami.
And isn't
Right.
Messi like a year younger?
Yeah, Messi's a year younger. He even brought Sergio Busquets with him. Benucci, just go with him. Go,
yeah.
you know, swan song it there. I mean,
Got
hell,
it.
if MLS came in, I guarantee you, Juve would just be like, yeah, we give us like $1 million or $2 million and you can have them.
Go to like DC United where nobody watches you. Nobody
No,
cares.
Go to Toronto FC. Join Bernadette.
No. We fired our coach finally, eh?
Really?
Yeah, he's fired. We'll see what this new guy does.
That's interesting.
It was bad. It's really
Very,
bad.
very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, Gompachito saw Giorgino in a restaurant recently. He looks surprisingly slimmer. He's not that big.
Nope, it's not.
I would like to say that is props to Ultra HD TV and cameras. That's why he looks super yoked, but he's not
720
yoked.
is 720.
720. It's the pixels. It makes Chiellini look fat. Okay, guys, don't judge him. It's Serie A's fault that they can't get proper cameras. Speaking of ridiculous, or I don't even want to say ridiculous, but some crazy stuff that's coming out. The offside rule is going to be changing.
Ooh, please do tell. Is it my hockey offside?
So you know how we were talking about, like for example, I think it is your hockey offside, where
Yes.
as long as a part of your body is in line with the defender, you're still on. So like for example, say that Dave and I are standing in line, Dave's the defender, and my entire body besides my foot is in front of him.
As long as one part of your body's on side, you're on side.
Yeah, so FIFA apparently is going to be testing this. I don't know where.
It's gonna be brilliant. It's gonna be like Romania, like under 19, some shit. But
yeah, I don't know where it's gonna be. Hopefully, it gets tested in the Women's World Cup. That would be. I mean, granted, who's gonna be? No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say who's gonna even be watching it. No, I'm not that cruel.
I'm gonna watch.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think that might be it because if FIFA's testing it, then that's definitely going to be something. Because I'm just going to say this: get ready for high-scoring games if that's the case. Yeah, Yusuf's right there. He says, literally, buy Morata with that new offsides rule.
Yes.
Dude's going to win the Ballon d'Or.
Yes, I love it. Unfortunately, he did just resign. I guess the signals from Juve must not have been that strong. I mean, he loves Juve. He pretty quickly signed with Atleti, so that dream is going away.
It was either that or be unemployed.
Yeah, I mean, there's other strikers up on the list that we might get if we sell Dusan, for instance.
I don't think we're selling him. Nobody wants him.
Nobody wants him. He's worth 80 million, or I mean, he's.
I'll say this though: if that's the new offside rule, I think Moise Keane's gonna feast.
Yeah, a lot of strikers I think could benefit from that. I think the game will benefit from that. Yeah, agreement there. From Bones, Yusuf Mirmo, you're not wrong. Yeah, I think it'd be great for Morata. I love him. I would take him back. You know this. I'll take him.
So, and then the thing is I think the reason why they're experimenting with this rule change is more so because, like, you look at the current offside rule, like my shoulder's just in front of the other guy's shoulder, and they call it offside. So it's like, because the thing is the original intent was if the attacker is in a position of an advantage, a blatant advantage, that's what offside would be dictated as. But if my shoulder's like a millimeter off your shoulder, Dave, is that really an advantage?
No, it's like when they disqualified Michael Phelps from the Olympics because he was on weed, and they call it a performance-enhancing drug. It's the same idea, right? Like it's not really. Is it actually an advantage? Really?
I don't think so.
No, it's not at all. That was just my my segue. So, hey guys, how do we become a member of Turn Giants? So there's
There
a little
is-
member thing.
There is a join button. Let me see if I can. This is gonna be funny because I'll be screen
It'll be
sharing
picture in
myself.
picture. Yeah, it'll be funny. So we're gonna do something funny here. Dash will do something funny.
I'm gonna do something super funny. So,
Just
right, so
making sure. No, nothing. Sometimes there's updates. There's always updates this time, right? So I gotta
alrighty.
pay attention.
So as I'm sharing myself, so what
You didn't
you'll
even
do-
like the video, Jesus.
I just opened it. Who likes their own videos? That's like me typing in a comment and liking my own comment. It's cringe.
Yeah.
All right, so to join the members, can't believe I'm doing this. I'm waiting for KB to come out of nowhere and just start cooking me. Hey, look at that, showing us the online shop again.
he had to.
So-
Yeah, he had to cut his own stream short this afternoon. So I think he's busy.
So you can click join, and then you have your 3 tiers. You have the hunchbacks, the old ladies, and the giants. And Dave will go more in depth about the perks because Dave made the perks.
All right, I say right there. Basically, the main one is what the most expensive ones. You get the 15% off code for the Turn Giant store. That one's just like whatever. You get some exclusive gifts that I haven't even made yet. I'm really relying on Frankie to make some exclusive gifts for us. It's the nonsense. It's just nonsense. It's like if you like us and you throw some money, we're giving you a couple options. But if you want to give us a bit more money, we'll give you some discounts. I know. I'm really selling. I'm selling hard.
That's a successful product. No, hey, if you guys pay the $5 tier, we're gonna make the call-in show exclusive to members only. God, that'd be cruel.
I'll punch myself in the dick.
On
I hate
camera?
that. I hate that stuff. No, like call me a communist, but I kind of love access for everyone. You know, it's kind of the point.
One for all or all together.
Yeah, Frankie's making them. They're all gonna be Gotti.
Yeah, did you see? Oh man, if you guys watched our Pro Club stream, oh my goodness, like he made Gotti to the T. Frankie
That
made
was
him
fun.
to the T.
That
And
was
then he,
fun. I was getting a little crazy there at the end. I had to calm down.
Yeah, it was. We were having so much fun with that. I'm not gonna lie. It was like 2 hours of. I still don't understand how that popped off as high as it did.
Yeah, one of our best videos. Yeah, Mr. Business Administration. Yeah. Just go take a marketing course, perhaps.
I know. Like that was wild because it's like I remember I was kind of pissed off that it didn't count though, but I was like walking in telling a story, like literally first game in, walked down the field, first 15 seconds, and assist to Dave, and the game's like, nope, offside. And I was like, huh? Why?
But if they had the new rule,
yeah, if they had the new rule, that would have just been filthy.
would have worked. So yeah, it's fun. If you have the PC game, what do you call it? The PC version of Pro Clubs. Sorry, the Pro Clubs. I was thinking something else. So yeah, the Pro Clubs, FIFA, PC, just search us up, Turn Giants in that game. And if you guys want to make an Xbox, PlayStation, whatever, we got the Discord. That's when I got to remember to put the little Discord thing up there. There it is. So scan that. You can get into the Discord, hook things up. Discord's kind of open to jump in.
Bones,
yeah.
do you have like a it's like a Game Pass for PlayStation? You should be able to like because because it comes with EA Play. Like the premiums, like premium Xbox and premium PlayStation come with like a free version of EA Play. So then like you should be able to download it for free because that's what I did because I have Xbox Game Pass and then it comes with EA Play. So I was able to just download it on my computer for free. So folks, console folks, or what I would like to call the lesser beings.
Oh boy.
No,
Here
I'm
we
just
go.
kidding. I finally have the ability to do that. I've become the meme of like the guy that's shitting all over the place.
He
the
buys
PC
himself a fancy computer
I
and
know.
now he's a complete douchebag.
douchebag. No, but like yeah, guys, if you have Game Pass or I believe if you have like the PlayStation exclusive pass or whatever the hell that is, unfortunately I don't.
PS Plus.
Is it PS Plus?
Yeah.
It just sounds corny.
I know everyone just like Disney Plus, Apple Plus. They're so unoriginal. I get it.
Gosh, man. So guys, we're changing our membership tiers to Turin Giants Plus.
Yeah,
Subscribe to Turn Giants Plus.
completely exclusive.
Extremely exclusive. Not like we stole it from somewhere. But yeah, guys, hop on there, hop on the Discord, because that's where we coordinate when we're going to play. We had 4 people the last time we did it. And I mean, if we get a full squad, that's just going to be an absolute alligator fuckhouse, but I'm all for it. I am all for it. I am at that point where it's like,
What's an alligator fuckhouse?
you don't want to know.
I kind of do.
Nah, I don't. To be honest, I can't. It was one of those things when I was working retail. One of the guys I was working with actually came up with that term. It's like animal funhouse, but like instead, like our term, like so whenever, because I worked at Best Buy, so whenever it was the holiday season, it was just an absolute clusterfuck. It was just an absolute like mess. So he would just be like, "All right, guys, time to go into alligator fuckhouse," and we're like, "All right." I mean, granted, I was like an absolute troll during the holiday seasons, because especially like on Black Friday, you'd have like people that are camped out in tents, and then like what we would do back then is like we would have the vouchers for those doorbusters, and like I'm gonna be honest with you folks, anything on Black Friday as a doorbuster is absolute garbage. Like the equipment, it's last year's model, it's not even that good, and it's like stuff that's been locked in a warehouse for so long, and they're like, "Hey, liquidate it because it's not worth anything." So that's all those doorbusters that people used to camp out for. So like back then they would give us tickets and we would hand it to people. So this was at the time when the Microsoft Surface was like something brand new. So I was like, "Hey, guys, who wants your ticket to the Surface?" And everyone's like, "Yeah, give me the ticket, man. I've been waiting in line for like 13 hours. I'd go to the guy and just like, and then I was like getting ready to hand out the tickets, and I was just like, "Yeah, you guys can wait another hour." And I walked back into the store. Oh, everyone was pissed.
You're an
Oh, I was
asshole.
teasing. I was, man. Retail Dash was a
Jeez.
douche.
Wow. Why? Why so bitter? You're just a young little soul.
I mean, I was 18.
And just wanting to watch the world burn.
I did.
Well, the lines are open, guys. So join the banter. Let's yell at something. Let's talk, perhaps.
Timmy
Giuntoli.
We can do all of it.
Yeah, Timmy. I mean, we've talked about Timmy. We've talked about Timmy some more. But Giuntoli is the latest and greatest news. It was expected. It was really expected, and I was like, "Oh, cool!" So they finally announced it today.
Yeah. Ironically, his contract was really cheap, $2.5 million for 5 years. I mean, that's according to Rav. That's what Rav posted on Twitter. So I am.
Yeah, that's a lot for that kind of position, though. Honestly, it's just maybe not by UBase standard, but yeah, by Serie A standards.
Gosh, you know what was funny? I saw one of our friends, and I mean it lightly, sarcastically, as one of our friends. He posted calling the organization stupid for paying Timmy Weah. I think it was like 3 or 4 million a season, and then everyone corrects him on the bottom like that's gross. He makes 1 million net. He's like, "Oh." And I just was like scrolling through it and I was chuckling. But Timmy Weah, yeah, it is actually less than 12 million, but it was like 10 million with the additional bonus of 1 million. And then I think he's like around 3 million gross, 1 million net for his salary. So ridiculously cheap. And
it's not bad.
He's locked in for 5 years with that salary too.
It's good. It's good business. Good business.
It is very good business. And by judging that Misaka is not here, I think he has not gotten back from Qatar, or he hasn't gotten to Qatar yet. I think he's still flying.
He passed out.
One of the two. Or the Asians got him.
The Asians probably got him.
It was so funny in the Discord. Oh my goodness. Because like I'm not gonna lie, I thought he said Asians instead of
We all thought he said Asians.
Yeah,
we thought he was just being racist.
So he's like on there, he's like, "Guys, it's my accent. I said agents, agents." And then like we're all there just like, "Oh no, we totally thought it was something else."
I was like, this is way funnier when I thought it was Asians.
I thought it was funny too, because like we didn't know that he was traveling. So like him not being on the call-in show, we're just like, what happened to him? Did the Asian like it was our inside joke? It's like, oh man, the Asians got Misaka, like they took him.
Where did it all start? He was talking about Fabrizio Romano.
Yeah.
Yes. I thought it was like an Asian conspiracy, but he was talking about a conspiracy with the agents. It makes so much more sense now. I was losing my mind laughing because he was just blaming Asians, and I was like, "What's
Well,
he going
yeah,
on?"
because he went for it. It was like 10, 15 minutes long, and he was just going, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna stop this unless there's anything that we need to. So I was like, let him go. And then we're like messing with him in the Discord, and he's like, no,
So
guys,
funny.
Asians. He's like, what are you guys talking about, Asians? And we're like, that's what you said. He's like, gents, agents.
And judging by the chat, everyone heard Asian. So, yeah, Misak, what a guy.
It makes sense though. I mean, he's just like he tweets about it, gets the value up, so then people, yeah, he's a genius. He is that's why he's no longer on stream, because the agents have gone after him. Ceased and assist.
Oh man, that is so funny. We need a shirt of just a bunch of Asians chasing Fabrizio Romano.
No, you need Asians chasing Misak on a shirt.
Oh man. Okay, we gotta pull myself together. That's hilarious. Bit of an inside joke. Sorry if you guys weren't there for that. That was a couple weeks ago. Last time Misak was on, anyways. A couple weeks. Colin show. Speaking of which, guys, come in here. Let her rip. I know Colin's not here either tonight.
He's busy.
He went golfing.
He's golfing. Darn.
Yeah. He went closer to the smoke, closer to the conspiracy. He went that direction. So we'll see. Yeah, he went to Mount Tremblant in Quebec. Anyways, and yeah, Dave, we did lose our joke. It isn't. I still think it's funny. I'll still laugh.
I still think it's funny. Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, guys, do that. Otherwise, me and Dash are just gonna bramble on for I don't know, as long
30 minutes or so,
until I get bored of listening to myself talk and I say, screw it, I'm gonna go cook a steak, because that is the next order of business after the stream. I'm cooking a freaking steak, and there's a good excuse. It's my dog's 10th birthday. He gets a T-bone.
I keep forgetting Canada, U.S. Independence Day, totally different because it's the United States Independence Day. So it's like on Tuesday. So everyone's getting ready to barbecue or go out traveling. So it's like,
yeah, ours is today. Yours is like Wednesday or some midweek, whatever. Yeah, it's just whatever. I mean, we don't even like Canada Day here most of the time because of colonialism and woke culture, and you know that kind of nonsense.
Damn youngsters.
And then we can't have the fireworks because there's fires all over the place. Everything's burning. The conspiracy. The Asians are burning the woods. I guess we're blaming Asians for burning the wood. And that's it. I mean, you don't really celebrate it because the whole country's on fire. So what do you do?
So guys that are in the chat are secret agent watchers, the people, because there's 12 and it's only Dave that's talking. Guys have any questions or any things that you just want to type out there and we can talk about it? I kind of want to, on Twitter, Farhad posted, there's not many people that are not too excited about Weah because he found a tweet of somebody not really excited. Bones, not an agent. Okay, great. Bones is here. Cool. But is there anyone that doesn't like Timmy Weah?
Actually, you know what? Huh? You know,
I'm gonna curious.
I'm gonna put a poll in. Give me a second.
Like I honestly, like, this is me being an ass, but like I'm genuinely curious of like someone that doesn't like Timmy Weah, like to get them on here and just talk to him and be like, why do you not like Timmy W's? Is it because he's not giving you a W? But I don't know. I've yet to see one, and I'm really curious. That's all. Humor my curiosity, folks.
Maybe they don't understand the whole idea of why. Because, like, for instance, if you just think, oh, they paid $12 million, that much gross, blah blah blah, and he's going to be our number one fullback, he's our guy, he's going to replace Juan Cuadrado. I mean, it doesn't look great, but you have to put it into the perspective, which I think we've explained. So I want to say it's just misunderstood. There's a lot of misunderstood people on Twitter. Like, let's be honest.
I think he has potential, honestly. I feel like he can deliver something. I don't feel like he's just going to be a flop.
Yeah, did anybody listen to his presser?
No, I did not.
He said he wants to play as a fullback.
Hey, he's been training as one.
Yeah, he
So the
said he
polls
wants to
up.
play as a
Throw it
fullback.
in.
So he's like, yeah, I really want to come in as a fullback or a wingback. He's like, I recently joined that role, but I think I could really excel in it. I mean, the kid's got a great work rate.
Yeah, I feel like especially if it gives him more of an opportunity to play at a higher level. Like I think you got to be honest with yourself. So if he sees himself like, hey, they put me at fullback, I got more opportunities to play. Like obviously at Juve, and then I can move on to another club or something, So it's like for in a career sense, I think it makes sense for him, and I think he's looking at it that way.
His dad's a huge Juve fan. Like, unfortunately for his dad, he had to go to Milan. But like, yeah, he's
So this could be a great stepping stone in that light, right? Coming to a bigger team who is in a bit of a rebuild phase. So for a player like him, it's that perfect opportunity to grow back up with that team, and hopefully, for both our sakes, that like he pans out and that our project pans out, and it can be a mutually beneficial relationship in that manner.
Yeah, but look, the thing is if Juve strike pay dirt with Weah, I really wouldn't want them to sell him.
Yeah.
Because the thing is he's young. You got him on for 5 years. I mean, obviously, give him.
I'm not
A
saying
decent-
sell him.
No. I mean, like, as far as I don't want to say retire him in a Juve jersey, but I don't know. I hope
Let
they.
him cook for us.
Yeah, I hope they invest in the kid, put the kid in a position to succeed because he's got it, man. Like, I mean, he could be like I don't want to completely hype this kid up to be like the next Kvaratskhelia or something like that, but he's got pace and he's got good handles. My only issue that I had with Weah is his crosses are hit or miss. Like they're either really good or really bad. But at the same time, it's like you think about it in that 3-5-2 where you have Kostic and you have Weah now on the right. You have a more experienced, more accurate crosser for cross stitch than you have pace and just dynamism from Weah. That makes that offense look pretty dangerous compared to how it was before.
So here's a question from me, Yusuf. You guys think we will get SMS? Every day the rumors are increasing. They kind of seem to die. Every rumor died down, I feel, the past couple of days, but still.
SMS is like, it's like a bad case of blue balls.
Back to the blue balls.
Like it really is, because it's just like you get in there.
Giants.
It's I know Turin Giants Blue Balls edition. Like, subscribe, and comment. But like the thing is like when you're thinking about SMS, and I do want him, and I said it on stream. I was like, if Ravella's the block that you need to get SMS, shoot, I would take it. But the thing is like there's a couple of things that need to happen. Okay, so Giuntoli gets brought on. That's step one of the roadmap to SMS. Route 2 is you'll need for sure one of McKennie, Zakaria, and Artur to be sold.
Apparently, Zakaria has an offer in with West Ham.
So that's one. That's the second step, and then the third step, and this is ironic, but you would need to sell. You would have to move McKennie or Artur, which Milan is reportedly interested in McKennie, which is weird because they're interested in the United States core. So they want Pulisic, they want McKennie, and they also want Musa as well, which I thought was interesting. So they're legitimately trying to buy it.
Is it because Redbird's involved? Just want to Americanize it?
I guess so. Could you imagine if that's their team? Like,
Redbird just invested as well in F1. So we mentioned it, I think, earlier in the week, where there's a big conglomerate invested. I think 231 million euros in the Alpine F1 racing team. The lead investor was whoever Ryan Reynolds' business. I forgot what it's called, but anyways, Ryan Reynolds and all those guys, and Redbird was one of the major investors as well. So Americans getting more and more. Just, I guess, and the Saudis. Let's not forget the Saudis.
Could you imagine Milan becomes like the pseudo U.S. national team? That'd be hilarious.
That could be. I mean, it's a huge market.
Yeah,
it is.
It would be good for the Serie A at least, because God, do they need money?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Gravina to start twerking on the corner. David's saying the rumors died with DiMarzio and Fabrizio, and all of them. Only Gazzetta keeps pushing SMS. And then he also said Redbird bought 24% of Alpine.
It wasn't just Redbird. It was the investing group. There's a group. Ryan Reynolds got the biggest share, essentially, his group. Doesn't matter. That's F1 talk. We can talk about that tomorrow during the Austrian Grand Prix.
Ryan Reynolds is the share.
Oh, the ladies want to share.
Yeah, we call him the lesser Dash because he's just not as funny as me. Yeah, see?
Yeah, it just got real quiet. It was the silence that was funny.
Yeah. It was awkwardness.
And we created that silence, that tension. So if anybody, it's me and Bones that have the floor right now, Dash. So step aside. Ryan Reynolds is a national treasure.
He's only a Canadian national treasure.
Yeah, I mean, take it. It's only worth 25% less than yours.
Look, hey man, you guys gave us Drake, Justin Bieber. I mean, come on, man.
Shania Twain, Avril Lavigne, Sum 41, Blink 182, Bare Naked Ladies,
the Nickelback of all music.
Gordon
all
Lightfoot,
music genres.
Nickelback, yeah. See, we got,
Nicolas Cage too. Is he Canadian?
I think he might have a connection there. I don't know. Jim Carrey.
I love Jim Carrey. I can't take that away from me.
Yeah.
We got a couple, whatever. I mean, we got a couple dudes and people. We do things. Whatever.
I just have to troll here. But yeah, geez, though, talk about a slow nose week. Talk about a slow nose week. News week, everybody.
They gifted Julia Grosser to the world. There you go. Thank you, David.
Shit, you got me there.
The two Davids.
That's a mic. That's a mic drop right there. If nothing else,
like trying to be the heel here and dunk on Canada, and everyone's like, nope, Julia Grosso. Nope. You can't. Your jokes are done. It's over. Go home.
Well, what about all this smoke, huh, Dave? All the smoke.
They brought it. You literally just brought it. It's like I tried trashing him. Dave came with the smoke.
It's French Canada doesn't count. It don't matter.
He's like,
we don't people.
We don't claim. He's like anything from over there. We don't claim them.
It's like Florida and West Virginia for us.
I was gonna say California.
No, we usually don't claim Florida or West Virginia. Is what I'm saying.
West Virginia exists? No, I'm just kidding.
You guys have a lot of banter states, though. Really?
Yeah, like
Wyoming. Arkansas. Like a good 70% of the states are banter.
Yeah, like North and South Dakota. You know, it'd be funny if all we have listeners from those states. Like, hey, at least for me, Michigan's got the monopoly of the United States in Detroit. So
yeah, there's something there. I mean, I've lived in some pretty boony ass places in this country, so it's fine. Whatever, I get it. Sometimes you just live in a barren ass landscape. It happens.
Yeah, sometimes Dave, just gets up and goes into the Yukon.
Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful up there. Anyways, whatever. The Rocky Mountains is the highest point of the Rocky Mountains.
It's beautiful for like the 2 months of summer that it has.
Well, you know what? It's magnificent. It's magnificent. And Comicus, you're saying Jim Belushi and Dan Aykroyd as well. He's going the comedian route because it is Comicus. He's on point.
I'm gonna throw in an assist here and say the Albanians claim Jim Belushi because he is Albanian. So
yeah, but Canada takes credit for all the immigrants, man. Don't you know that?
Yusuf trying to keep us back on track here, saying that the piracy news seems to be cooling down because there is one little problem, my friend. So, Empoli want 10 plus Ranocchia, and Juve's like, the best I can do is like 7.
Yeah, with Ranocchia, 10 plus. What's the value? I guess we can.
Well, ask Roma because apparently they sold 2 nobodies and made a plus Valenza of 30 million to Sassuolo. And Carnevale is like, hey, a guy from Roma is friend. I give him plus Valencia, no problem. like honestly, the irony, and look, to be honest with you, I don't know the entire financial details. I'm not a financial expert or a lawyer, but just kind of the guy saying, hey, we're friends. We help each other out. I'm like, dude, you just bought 2 no-name players and claimed a plus Valencia on it. Like, I just believe that Sassuolo just snitched on themselves.
Okay, so transfer market says Nokia is 1.8. So maybe 10 plus is an off point. What are we talking about? The famous philosopher and lyricist Eminem.
He came from Detroit.
From Detroit now. Yes,
Detroit, 8 Mile.
8 Mile. Yes, sorry. Forgot that we cared about Detroit. Sorry.
When it's not on fire. When a house is not getting burnt out.
Oh man. Okay. So yeah, but Parisi, I don't know. Overall, I just think things have cooled off. Maybe that's because they knew the Giuntoli thing was just around the corner and they're just going through that transition. I mean, the market's technically just opened yesterday. The days are very, very young. So yeah, let's get Giuntoli in there and let him start making the decisions. Let him put his little plant on his desk and the picture of his wife, whatever. Let him settle in. Give him a couple days, guys.
So do you guys think that Timmy Weah was a Giuntoli signing? Because people are claiming that's a Giuntoli signing already.
How could it not in this sense? You would have to think there was communication of sorts.
I would think so, but that's interesting though, because everyone's like, "Yeah, we got Giuntoli because," and it's like, "But he just got here." They're like, yeah. I'm like, all right, okay, whatever you guys do.
Yeah. Don't worry.
All right.
And everyone that voted is 100% for Timmy. So yeah, I guess y'all like Timmy.
Timmy.
So okay, and I don't know who started it first. I'm just saying another channel may have made that reference as well.
Really?
But we
really
have the sound bite, so screw you guys.
Oh hell no! I was saying that for 2 weeks.
Timmy.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you did. I thought of it as soon as we just said Timmy, and it was just all over the place. So
Timmy.
I'm low-key triggered. It's like,
he's triggered now.
We just gotta find,
man. It's like I can't. Sorry, go ahead, Bones.
I was gonna say we just gotta find another player named Jimmy now. Timmy and Jimmy.
But dude, Dave, we do something, and then literally a day after, someone else is doing the same exact.
No, that's fine. You know what? It's cool. We're still gonna have. They can't keep up with us. We are that uncle that you described at the beginning of the episode. Crazy uncle.
Wait. David said that they credited us for saying it first.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Oh, I didn't.
I wasn't actually getting mad. I was just saying it was. Dash got triggered.
Dash was ready to do scorched earth. Straight scorched earth, everything.
I was just it was going.
I just with Canada.
I just want to stake my claim in the matter, but whatever. Dash went on.
No, I don't have anger issues. Just
Yes, and it was Befe. So.
I'm sitting here. I'm thinking, someone stole our crap again. What the hell?
Yeah, he just went off. It was fun.
Oh wow, you set me up there.
Oh man, that's funny.
Wow, I just got baited hard. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Gaetano's in now. He's probably wondering what the hell just happened as he's flying in here.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, sorry, guys. I took a big L there. I'm sitting here thinking, what?
Oh, it was good. It was good.
I hate you.
You can go apologize now.
That's the thing where Tom Hardy's like, that's bait. I just got baited hard.
Yeah, you did. All right, let's bring it back. Let's focus. I like it. We've gone off the rails completely.
5 times now.
Brought it back. We're back on for a short little trip to Vicario, sold to Tottenham. So that was one of the goalkeepers we were interested in with Empoli. And off the table, he's gone. Anybody see that one happening? Good old Tottenham swooping in for another young Italian.
No, but you know the one thing that we might be swooping in for Tottenham is Christian Romero.
I heard that was a thing and then wasn't real quick. I guess just didn't work out. It didn't make sense, financial sense. Tottenham bought him for 50 mil. So, I mean, what would he cost? They talked about maybe doing a thing with Bremer. Maybe we valued Bremer too much. Maybe they valued Romero too much. Probably both. Probably both overvalued our guy. I don't think it's happened. Not to say there isn't going to be something else maybe with Bremer, but I think Romero was just got the EPL tax on him now. Can't afford it.
he's like, okay, I need to listen to the agent. What do you want me to do? Raise Romero's price by 20 million? Okay. Juventus,
Pretty much.
breaking news. Juventus interested in bringing Christian Romero back to Juventus. Here we possibly go.
Yeah. There. That's the Asian conspiracy right there. Misak's not even here to.
I know. I'm so
join in
upset.
the
I'm so upset because he would come in. He would just cook us for 15 minutes. Why did you guys think I totally said Asians instead of agents?
Because you got a tech accent. Yeah, and this is the thing too. So unless we sell tech, we won't get a goalkeeper, especially with only one competition. And that's the big thing. We were looking to perhaps offload these guys, tech in particular, because of just how much he weighs on the budget. Not that we don't want him. It's just if you're trying to save money and we have somebody like a Perlin, and then maybe we can get a Vicario in there, but is one of those shit or get off the pots. We're still shitting, so Vicario's gone.
Yeah, I never thought we were gonna go for him. I thought the only goalkeeper, honestly, that like remotely we were considering is Carnesecchi or Alderno, the Sampdoria goalkeeper, because he was actually a Juve product. He was at Juve before.
Vicario's the one that I heard the most about, though. I thought if anyone, that would be it.
I don't know.
You want Rabiot to have the number 10. Pipo. I think you're fanboying a little bit.
Pipo, the Oracle says relax.
Yeah, let's this is contract
relax on
Rabiot we're talking about.
Relax on that one, Pipo.
Could we do a shirt where it's like Rabiot balling out with a contract in his hand?
I don't know. Does anyone want to design it and send it to us and we'll print it?
I can't draw. Just like a piece of paper flying.
I can't draw. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like,
it's just a shirt that says +1, like for a year.
Do I have any paper here?
Listen, Juve on Doiki as a Union Berlin defender. Doiki, I have not heard.
I have not heard that either.
all. I've never even heard of that name. I'm gonna type that in. And Doiki. That name doesn't come up unless it's spelled wrong. I'm not sure. Pipo is relaxing, okay, but he's doing it in all caps, so I don't think he's. I don't think he's relaxed. Dash is. He's drawn for us. All right, so this is what's that show? The guy with the fro.
Told you guys, no artistic ability.
Tom, yeah, you know.
Bob Ross. Told you, boom. No artistic ability whatsoever.
I bet you can line draw the shit out of a schematic.
I could schematic the shit out of that schematic.
Okay, Gaetano doesn't like the number 7 on Chiesa.
He seems more like an 11. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You want him to go central. I understand. Is it because you don't think he's a 7, or do you think that he perhaps does not have the faith to the club as we perhaps thought?
Are you asking me or are you asking Gaetano?
Anyone can. This is a call-in show. Other people need to talk to.
Torch it.
Yeah. Bones, what do you think about this?
Are you baiting me? Are you baiting me again?
No.
I think he can still prove himself. I think he's still young enough so he can prove himself that he can deserve that number. But lately, no, he hasn't proved this to us.
Is the 7 really that big of a deal though, as far as numbers go at Juve? I think only 10 and maybe 1. Because it's like outside of Ronaldo, who's been like a notable number 7? Like Simone Pepe wore the number 7.
Quad wore the number 7 for a while too.
Yeah, he wore it for like a season or two. And like, with all due respect to quad's quad, but like,
Yeah.
like if there's any old hens that are listening too, like some old dogs, was there like a big number 7 back then?
I can't think of any.
I
Really.
don't think so, because it's like you look at like some of the more iconic Juve players, it's like they're either defender numbers, the 1, because you had Buffon, you had Dino Zoff.
Like 21 is a number for Juve, you know?
Yeah, like 21 is an iconic number.
22, I don't know if that's
don't even think
becoming a
22
thing
is-
now.
I don't know. I mean, I think Chiesa started the 22 trend because it was Chiesa, Di Maria, and then now Weah. But I don't think there was like a big 7. Like Juve never had a 7. They had a 21. They had a 10 and a 1. Because like, for example, the Milan number 3 is like a legendary number because it was Maldini's number.
Yeah, what's in the number? I know there's symbolism.
It's a number but like for Juve, it's always been the 10.
Says Zaza wore it.
Yeah, Zaza wore the 7. I remember that 15, 16.
Zaza. I mean, and he's
Skip it a
Whatever.
pappy, tippity tappity.
yeah. I mean, Zaza. He was all right.
Like,
Gaetano and David's really going on this Doecki guy. I've never seen him play. I can't really say no. Jeff in the next new member. Welcome. Thank you, everyone.
Dave will twerk for you now. No. Oh my god, he actually did it. He did it. No, yeah,
I mean, whatever. It's a bum.
it is. He's a bum.
It's a bum. Whatever.
Yeah, because technically,
showing off the cake.
Technically, that's not like it's not the craziest thing. I still remember that $100 super chat, and you took your shirt off because the person was like, "Hey, I'll super chat $100 if Dave takes his shirt off," and I was like, "Huh?"
And then my shirt was off. It was
gone.
I mean, if that's how easy it is to make $100, let's go.
Hey everyone, that's how cheap Dave is. All you gotta do is give him a Benjamin, and he's all yours.
Again, I never saw any of that.
Just
but yeah,
strange for some change.
Gaetano says he wants to do Chiesa with the 10.
I think he could once Pogba leaves. Pogba's not leaving.
Yeah, but
He got an
Chiesa-
offer. That's another thing. He did get offers from Saudi. But he
We
said-
call him Shouty.
that was the other name that I was thinking of chip on a shoulder, something to prove, and that's Pogba.
Yeah, I hope he has a good season. Like, I know the record show probably not, but I do want Pogba to do good.
Yeah, we all do.
Well, what is it? Apparently, Juve's like, "Hey, in good faith, reduce your contract." Like, "Hey, reduce your salary in good faith, buddy."
My puppy is on my court again. Ah,
What up,
say hi to
puppy?
Sammy. Talk on stream. Yeah, she's being a ruckus again.
He's like, "This is fine. I'm good."
She's cool. She's chill. She's chill.
She's just like sitting there. She's like, "Yes, scratch my stomach, minion. Scratch it good."
yeah, she's cool. We like each other. She gives me kisses.
So let's catch up here. So Jeff says, "Bruh, the OnlyFans that turn giants. We have one of those. We take pictures of our feet and we post it there."
That's right. That was gonna be one of her tiers.
Yeah, it's gonna be foot pic or feet pics.
Foot pic. I don't think we can officially advertise that though. That's the problem.
Yet.
Oh,
That's an
what do y'all
OnlyFans
call-
thing. Yeah.
What do you
YouTube.
call it? Old lady feet.
Only we're gonna call it only
Oh.
giants.
Old ladies bunions.
Only giants. Well, that actually sounds like an adult industry like company name. Only giants.
Ooh. At least you know what you're getting at that company.
I know, right? Touche. And then David says OnlyFans would be crazy. People says you guys are legends around here. Yusuf, what's your guys' opinion on Maru Mazuri and Nandez? Did I pronounce that right? Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah, that was pretty good. It's pretty good.
Let's freaking go, everybody.
There was news on Mazuri.
What
recently,
I know, I saw the thing that BZ did on Nandez, and everyone's like, why? But
I didn't
the
know
thing-
they did a thing.
Yeah, they did a tweet on it. That's the only. To be honest with you, that's the only way I knew they were linked to Nandez was BZ tweeting about it.
But it was just such a shitty link. It was so shitty link. Why? Why do we latch on to such shitty sources?
Well, I mean, we wanted Nandez in like 1819, and Caligari wouldn't sell him.
What is he referencing?
He's like, that's actually, wow, that's a really interesting blend. I'm a mixture of crazy Albanian and 20 years of being a Florida resident.
Is that you?
Not
that
me.
Jeff?
No,
Jeff.
Ben.
Is that Jeff? Jeff,
Yeah.
you're Albanian Floridian?
Yeah,
that could be crazy.
He's a hybrid. He's a Florida man Albanian mix. Now that's something dangerous there, mates. But yeah, the thing is like we wanted Nandez like 3-4 years ago. I mean, he's not a sexy signing, but I understand if you were to go for it because the guy has experience. He's a seasoned veteran that's played on the right side of the field, and I think he's cheaper than Timmy Chestnuts.
Find out. And I hate these like Nandez. Like, can you give me more of a name to go off of? What's your full? There's more than one of these people. Get a second name. Makes it impossible. Give me a second as I sift through trying to find the right Nandez here. Oh, I have to spell his name right too. This is a mess, guys. I'm sorry. I should do this live too, so you can see me just butcher this. Yes. I'm getting him.
Pull him out.
Watch
Dave.
this. Watch this be the wrong one.
Pull it out, Dave.
Watch this.
You're almost done.
Okay,
just put it on the table.
This is such a train wreck. I'm sorry.
Just it's dripping.
There you go.
5 million. Yeah, it's a teeper. I just said teeper. It's a cheaper Timmy Chestnuts. Holy smokes! I can't.
Yeah, you're talking like you got a couple of crushed chestnuts. Yeah, that's a fair bit cheaper.
Is it?
I don't know. I do vaguely remember getting linked with them a couple years ago. It was a thing. Is it still a thing? I honestly didn't hear anything that this is still a thing.
Yeah, is there anybody on there like Yusuf or anybody? Is there like actual solid weight to that? Because this isn't me dunking on him, but like the only person I saw tweet about this was Alejandro. So it's like
it's low hanging fruit.
It's got to be low hanging fruit.
Yeah, because see, his value spiked when he was getting linked with us, 2020.
Yeah, that was back.
And now
then.
he's just completely dropped off.
How old is he, Dave?
27 now. Why? Like, no, this is stupid. I'm closing this. This is that was like, remember Thomas Patrick a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, no, that's stupid. And then we ended up talking about it. Nobody's talking about it anymore because it was stupid.
You were pissed that I brought it up. Oh, what the hell are you talking about? Partly. I butchered the name on purpose.
Butchered that one.
I butchered that on purpose because partly talking about him.
Partly,
whatever. I can't explain the joke. I'm done. I'm out.
Freudian. He's just the Freudian slips.
Better than Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, then we want to. Yes, we'll look at Mazuri as well. Let's put him up. He's more of an exciting name, in my opinion.
I think he's too expensive. We are on a budget.
Man, these names tonight, guys.
Well, maybe
killing me.
Followed Dave and just took off their shirts.
Everyone should. I don't know why that's a yellow card. Like, all the ladies want to see it anyways. Just let them pick their. And the guys want to like be jealous of how good of shape they are, just secretly checking them. So, okay, here he is. Maybe not this guy without a shirt. He looks a little.
He's like 30 million. His value is 30 million. There's no way we get him out of discount.
Yeah. And his age, he's 25. Okay. But 30 mil. Yeah. It's getting expensive.
That's way too much. That's way too much. I'm sorry. That's way too much.
Okay, seriously.
What's the point? What's the point of signing Weah?
To be his understudy. I don't know. I always thought we would get another right back. I don't know what the overall plan is, honestly.
No, the thing is like what you would do is you would sign Hernandez and Weah and occupy the right side, and those two would compete for the starting gig. Iron sharpens iron. You bring this guy in, there's no way in hell Weah sees the field.
That's right, Yusuf. Thank you for reminding me. So that's what it was. DeMarco reported Pogba's agent was at Juve to discuss Pogba's Saudi offer, and at the same time offered Nandez as well as Mazzouri. So yes, that's where that connection came in. But other than that, again, I think it was one of those things that they got offered and they were like, yeah, no, we're good, thanks, but no thanks. I think that's just kind of where it ended, right? So what we also have to be careful of is people are gonna. So we might go and ask for information from a certain team for a certain player, as well as agents are going to come to us and be like, "Oh, hey, do you want Thomas Partey?" And it doesn't mean we should all like jump up and down and start.
You mean Thomas part-time?
Part-time, yeah. I mean,
I'm
like
calling him part-time because he plays part-time.
Because he plays part-time, yeah. Oh man, Timmy part-time, not a Timmy.
My jokes, people.
Let's give him more awkward silence. Give him more awkward silence.
Better. And yeah, David's laughing at how he just completely Mazraoui. Yeah, Mazraoui. That's probably how you say it.
I thought he was making fun of me butchering part-time, but no, we're gonna call.
No, I butchered this one. I'm on for that one. I'm sorry, guys.
Mazraoui.
But yeah, anyways, I think that's what that was the agent. Thank you for reminding me, Yusuf.
I thought he was swearing. I thought he was swearing at us in German. No, I'm just say like a German swear word's like 15 characters long.
Yeah, you would know if he was swearing at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Asian hentai guy says no need to buy him.
Asian hentai guy.
I don't know.
No, that's a Demon Slayer reference. That's not a hentai.
Is this the Asians we were talking about earlier?
Yes, this is the Asian sensation right here.
Disclaimer: we do not at the Turn Giants condone any forms of tentacle hentai whatsoever.
Hold on. I didn't say I'm against it. I just don't understand it. It's all. It's cool. It's cool if you're into it. Like whatever. Like I don't care. just be down for what you're down with. If it includes eight things at once.
No, Dave Senpai Yamate. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, see, I don't know what's going on. I was just like, yeah, just be cool. Just be cool with whatever. Same diff, Dad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's the same thing. They all cry at the end of the episode.
Are we talking about anime or are you still on anime?
Both.
Oh my goodness, he said they all cry.
Oh man.
Jesus, Dave.
Okay, that was bad. That's good. Okay, it's not bad. I did. Yeah, I mean it in like obviously I mean it in a fun, lighthearted way. What I'm trying to say, not a racist way. I'm not trying to be racist, but sometimes racism's funny at the same time. It's just
Dave,
it is. As long as we can make fun of ourselves, that's all that matters. It's like, yeah, just dig the hole. Let's move on. All right. So no where's my pronunciation? Mazraoui. No Mazraoui. No Nandez. No more names I can't pronounce tonight, guys. Heike. Yeah, Heike.
I'm just waiting for that person that called me ignorant for Rhea. Waiting for that guy.
Oh yes,
on the rerun. You are. Like, what the hell? He's like, you guys talking about? It's not hentai. It's hentai or something like that. Like, oh my goodness.
Do you even watch?
Yeah, it's like, do you even watch hentai?
Gosh, no, your source.
No.
Does it count if you just hit the tab on the left? Like you have the categories, right? You can just like click down them. Like, are you allowed to just dabble, or do you have to be like into it? Like exclusive. You can't look at anything else other than that one category. Is that the kind of like hardcore fandom we're talking about with hentai?
No, I don't think so.
Like you're allowed to dabble? Is it okay to dabble?
I know we gotta ask the gatekeepers.
Yeah, we'd have to ask somebody that's actually well versed in that. I'm not gonna lie.
Mazraoui. Yes, there we go again. Man, I At least it's not Changalangu.
Logo.
Changalangu. How about Zoblazai? I can do Zoblazai. I got that one.
I'm not
He's
even gonna
alright.
try. I'm probably worse than Dash.
Dying Dave is a savage. Dude, yeah, I was gonna say Dave's been just been going hard. I mean, he
riled
baited
up.
me.
It's the conspiracies. I got riled up the other night with conspiracies. I'm being able to sleep.
I was gonna say
gently
he baited me hard, getting me to rage for like 2 minutes, and he's like, "Oh, by the way,
You did what?
yeah, he got me raging earlier."
Yeah, with the
the stealing
Timmy
stuff.
thing.
He's like, "Hey, by the way, someone stole your Timmy stuff." He's like,
I didn't
"Oh
say
my-
steal. I just said somebody else was using it.
Yeah, but you could have put more context on it. Made me look like an ass.
I let it simmer. Remember, sometimes you gotta let it cook, but sometimes let it cook, you just gotta let it simmer.
He's like, "How do I make Dash look like an ass for views today?"
You did it for the content.
He's hoeing me for content, guys.
Showbless Sly, whatever. At least I didn't completely butcher it. Give me a break. If anybody is the butcher of words around here, it's still Dash. I pride myself in at least attempting. Attempting.
Premium slice. I got premium slices for you guys for days.
Premium. What's a premium slice? It's
A
like extra
butcher, you know,
pepperoni.
Butchers.
Oh, those slices. That's right.
Yeah, slices. Yeah. Butcher
Um,
Dash. I got ribeyes. I got New York strip. I got the whole shebang of name.
I got a T-bone. That's what I'm cooking tonight. Nice and thick. Got it salted. Oh, delicious.
What time do we stop by?
I don't know about you, but I'm not going all the way to the boonies.
I'm just like...
Yeah, if you come up this way, you might actually reveal the conspiracy. It's pretty close. Oh man, that was too funny. Colin's not even here. When he comes back, we're gonna have to ride him a bit. I'll ride him. Hopefully he's not taking it too.
I'm gonna do this for Gompachiro because he says he likes the meats.
Yeah, we do.
David, he has the meats.
My first job was a butcher. No, I was
so
the butcher.
So like you're a specialist in handling meat.
I got pretty good.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I know a nice tender piece of meat when I see it.
I got you. Slap it once or twice.
You know, like when you're at the counter searching for your meat, and there's a lot of people there. They're like touching and prodding it and like looking at it funny. I'm just like, that's the one. Let's go and grab it. Whoa. I know what I want. I can spot that meat from like bam down the aisle. Give me that meat. Put it in the cart. Take that one home.
What?
I know for your anime lovers, but a true JoJo fan.
Yes, yes, all of it.
True JoJo. Oh, if you butcher meat, how you butcher words. I mean, it depends. Sometimes you need a coarse cut. Sometimes you need a fine cut. It just depends. Sometimes you just get right through that bone. You throw it to the bandsaw.
Is that
fuck
a JoJo
that
reference?
shit?
Is that a JoJo reference?
JoJo, I have no idea. I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
I think it's time for you to start watching JoJo.
JoJo. I don't watch shows though.
It's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah,
Bizarre. It already sounds bad.
It's bizarre.
It's over the top.
It is ridiculously over the top. It's super corny.
They have a dog.
It's like it's honestly an anime that's like a parody of animes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was all a joke. This shit's serious?
100%. Except for JoJo.
I could never take any of this shit serious. It was like I always thought it was the most ridiculous thing.
No, yeah, that's what JoJo is. It's over.
But no, like
top.
all anime is like over the top.
Yeah, but like.
Well, yeah, because everybody's yelling. Whenever there's a power up, everyone's yelling to the point where they shit themselves. I mean, we get that.
They're just like they just woke up and they're like, "How was your morning? How are you today?"
Yeah, because
and then they start crying for some reason.
Well, I mean, if you want to tone it down, watch the dub. I mean, I'm low key a hardcore sub guy, so I listen to it in Japanese.
I know it's just all so intense, man. Like, why are they always yelling at me? I thought the Germans were bad. always yelling at things. The Japanese, like, it's just a cartoon, guys. What's going on?
You sound like that like like that dad who's trying to
I know.
understand.
I know he's. I'm not gonna lie, Jay.
get
That's funny. You don't understand. It's my life. No, I don't. Please explain to me. You just don't get it. I just, guys, we need to do like a 4 or 5 hour stream of just putting Dave in front of anime just to get like live reactions from Dave. He's like, because I could
Make 'em
imagine Dave.
shorts.
I could honestly, guys, I could imagine Dave watching a sports anime and then Dave would look at me and be like, why is he doing a 30-minute monologue while he's taking a basketball shot? Like, what is that? That doesn't make sense. Does this not even have time? Like, where's the scale of time on this?
Was he do they do like the fourth wall thing where they just like step out of frame and like stare at the camera?
No,
Like mid shot?
no. So they don't. There's some animes that break the fourth wall. I think JoJo's is one of the animes that breaks the fourth wall. But like, you look at like, man, because like what anime likes to do is they like to draw out moments. So like,
Yeah.
for example, there's a meme called you mean 5 minutes in real time or 5 minutes on Namek? So it's like because there was Dragon Ball, or good old Dragon Ball fans, like, Frieza versus Goku on Planet Namek. The planet was supposed to blow up for 5 minutes. That
Yeah.
fight lasted like 3.5 hours actual time. And everyone's like, that is the longest 5 minutes I have ever seen. And it's one of
They
those.
overdo it.
Yeah, it's one of those.
And I'm totally like, get to the point. Just tell me what's going on, guys. I don't have time for this. I have better things to do.
He's like, I got 3 pumps and that's it. I'm out.
Yeah, that's really it. And I mean, I live with an East Coast. I don't know if you know, like, East Coast Canada. They're very like kind of like Irish, very Irish. They like to talk. They honestly don't shut up at all. They just keep on going. They're like a fish, right? If they close their mouth, they suffocate. So, anyways, I live in this reality where it's just once in a while I just want some peace and quiet. That's all I'm saying. I don't need to be yelled at. I don't know. I don't know if I can handle this. There's too much stress in my life. When I watch TV, I just want to be put to sleep.
This one's a funny comment, so I can actually talk about this one a little bit. So Compachiro says, no, they explain their powers for like 20 to 60 minutes while they stall for the super expensive fight scenes. That is 100% Demon Slayer. I kid you not. Because, like, for example, Tanjiro will sit there and talk like the entire majority of the episode, and then Ufotable's like, all right, cool. So we spent like $5 for the first like 15 minutes of the episode, spent like 20 grand for the like last 2 minutes, and then on YouTube. That is literally definition of Demon Slayer. Like, if you watch season 3 of Demon Slayer, it's like 15 minutes of dialogue and then like 2 minutes of over the top and great. Don't get me started. Ufotable is probably the best company for any kind of animation whatsoever, but that is 100% Demon Slayer. 100%. That and Studio Mappa. Those are the two studios that do that.
Mappa's has everything right now.
Dude, Mappa is like the legitimate like definition of underpaid animators. Like, they just like, oh, you can draw? Great. Welcome to Mappa. Like, at this point, I'm convinced that Mappa takes their staff and they lock them in the office building and say, until you produce season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen, you cannot leave.
Which is about to start.
These things always turn into goddamn anime talks. And what's this reference? Food Wars, when she gets an orgasm from eating fried rice?
Food Wars.
What's this? Another
Food Wars. Oh, that's so awesome.
Is that anime as well?
Yes, it's on Netflix.
Oh my god. It's called Food Wars. I would think that was like,
hell,
I think that would be like Hell's Kitchen or something.
It is. It is.
Just anime version.
Yeah, it's an animated Hell's Kitchen. Except the
I guess it makes sense. They're always yelling. That'd be a lot like Ramsey.
Yeah, but like, it's kind of funny because like the person that eats the fried rice like legitimately moaned like they climaxed.
They're like,
And then-
oh, that's so good.
No, that's season 2. But that's also the same thing too with season 2. They did the same thing with that. Like, that's what Ufotable does. David says, I'm still 40 episodes behind One Piece. No spoilers, please. Got you, sir. Enjoy the ride. It is a fun show. I love One Piece.
The newest season looks great. I love the way it looks.
One Piece?
Yeah, One Piece. The latest.
Oh yeah. They switched production on it. To be honest with you, Bones, you're gonna hate me, but I'm a manga only guy. I'll only watch the anime for like the for like the incredible moments and scenes and stuff.
I mean, literally, I started One Piece when I was a kid.
Yeah, no, I did too. I remember watching that sucker, like, what was it, like back in the 90s, or it's like on Foxbox or like Warner Brothers when like there was like actual like stuff on
I watched it on
TV.
Cartoon Network.
Oh, you watched it there. I got you.
Yeah.
I had to use the old school like big antenna that you would have
That's
to
just such boomers talking about cable network TV.
Says the guy's like, I just don't get it. Like, what is
Why are they moaning while they're eating rice? Who moans while eating rice?
I mean, there's just like, it's just rice.
Look at that. Hey, we branched off with Formula One. We're branching off to anime. Dash and anime reviews.
I'm down with food. Screw anime. I'll moan over some rice.
I
Cook
will
me some
say
rice.
like sometimes animes do make food look really good.
They do. I mean, hey man, got to give props to the studio that produces them.
I guess the Japanese people, they're pretty down with their food.
Okay, so Dave says he's anime only. I gotcha. I haven't touched the mangas yet. Yeah, for me, so David, the only thing I had an issue with the show is like the adaptation. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, the
draw
manga
shit
is
out.
better. Yeah, so like for example, genuinely, like when a studio whenever a studio adapts a manga, because for all you folks that don't understand, manga has to exist first, then the anime gets produced. So One Piece, so the normal model is 2 chapters an episode. One Piece does half a chapter an episode. So
what happens if you did it the other way? Would you get kicked out of the anime academy? Or
no,
manga,
it's just
like-
the problem. The problem is, Dave, is like a lot of mangas are hyper popular that like anime studios want to pick it up so they can make money off it. So the issue is like a lot of animes or mangas are currently like a lot of mangas are ongoing. So like for example, One Piece is ongoing. The comic book hasn't finished. So an anime studio, again, with an anime studio, you can produce more than a chapter. So like for example, if you're say that, I'm writing a manga and it's 150 chapters right now. Dave, you start producing a TV show out of it and you're adapting it at 2 or 3 chapters an episode. It's going to get to the point while I'm only releasing one chapter.
It's going to be Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get past the writing material, and then you're sitting there like, well, what the fuck do I do?
And then that stupid fat dude that drools on himself that eats too many cheeseburgers doesn't finish the goddamn book, and he can't keep up, and and the show turns into a piece of trash.
Because this is in a lot of like some OG anime folks can understand on this one, but like for example, Full Metal Alchemist.
Yep.
So like for example, Full Metal Alchemist at the time wasn't finished. The studio passed the manga writer. And they're like, how do I end this? Because I don't know what to do. And that's where you get the whole like anime only endings and stuff like that. So it's like,
But they came back and
they came back, yeah. Because when she finished it, the studio's like, okay, cool, we'll come back and bring it back in. So like that's one of those things where it's just like with anime and manga, like with US TV shows, they write it by a season. So the writer's like, here's the season, here's the script, CBS, Fox, NBC, like, do you want this for a season? Where it's like with the Japanese, it's like, I want your entire story. Because like, for example, that happened with Dragon Ball. It happens with One Piece. It happens to all of them. Naruto, Bleach, like all the big animes where they're so popular because people are buying chapters and publications are selling chapters that the studios want to get in on that. Because again, they get to produce the episodes and et cetera. So it's like, you do that, but you also have to pace it correctly. And it's like, I love One Piece, but like the issue is with me, why I can't get into the show of it is the pacing is so bad because it's super slow because every episode's like 6 minutes, 7 minutes of a recap of the previous episode.
Yeah.
The opening's like 5 minutes and then it's like 2 minutes of the actual content and then boom, come back next week.
All right, we got Jeff in here. Welcome.
They got a website.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, perfect. Because I'm in my phone. I'm driving to the beach. But, yeah, I just wanted to say a couple things, but that's it. Yeah.
You're driving a Jeep with those or the soft top down? You going like full Florida on this?
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm just going full Florida, man. Yeah.
Love it. All right, yeah. What's on your mind then?
Nothing really. Like I said, just enjoying the drive. I was just, I guess I was just going to get into the anime talk.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. I'm all in it, man. Yeah. So you guys tell me you guys are like more into reading the manga than watching the anime.
I'm 50-50. For me, it's like
This
it
is when I
depends on
get
my mood.
another drink. I'll be.
Dave's like, I'm out. He's like, I'm done. I'm over. It's over it. No, but like for me, it's like 50-50. Sometimes, like for example, if I'm really hooked, so like for example, Blue Lock, and all of our viewers should be watching or reading or watching Blue Lock because Juventus is actually in there. Like for example, with Blue Lock, I started off. So I was actually recommended to it by a friend, and I read it and I'm caught up to it, and then I watched the anime as the anime got released. But like for me, it has to be a really good series for me to grab the manga and continue reading, because normally I don't like, for me, I don't like weekly waiting for a manga chapter because it's kind of a pain in the ass. So like for example, for me, I'm a huge Dragon Ball nerd, so like with Dragon Ball Super, I have to wait 30 days for a new chapter. So it's like
Oh yeah, that is true. It
like
is true, but it got crazy.
it did. Like if you guys, again, folks that don't know, like the show ended, but Dragon Ball Super is still ongoing. It's on Viz. You can read it on Viz, but it's like $1 a month and you can read the entire thing. But it's one of those things where it's got to be a compelling story for me to get hooked on it to read the manga consistently. And then like for me, I'll collect volumes. Like, so for example, I have like the entire Dragon Ball Z collection and the Dragon Ball, like the Super book. So it's like, it's not like, because most mangas are actually like this big, they're tiny.
Yeah.
Or it's like I got the full color too, and it's like limited edition where it's like this big. So it's like the big jump, as they would call it. So I got one of those. So it's super dope. But yeah, I'll collect like the iconic stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta show you this then, because I got this in my car right here. Got the whole.
Oh, he's got the Dragon Ball shifter. That is dope.
Yeah, dude. Like literally. So I was like, literally, yeah, I'm like, that's fucking dope, dude. But yeah, I just was showing that. But I've watched Dragon Ball since I've been a kid for like 2 decades. So I can't complain. I love it.
Yeah,
Like I genuinely love it.
it's the gateway to anime. I always tell
It
people
is.
it's like usually
It
it's
is.
Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, or Bleach that really brings people into anime. So
Full Metal too sometimes.
yeah, I see. The thing, if for me, it's like Full Metal is like one of those things where like if you know, and in my eyes, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's still probably the best anime of all time.
Yeah.
I have
I
to
can't-
watch it a little more, but
You
to get
gotta
that letter
watch
grade.
watch Brotherhood, man. I don't understand. So like, look, I'm gonna probably go here and have like one of the most unpopular opinions, but I think Attack on Titan is mid.
It's not bad. It's solid.
The ending ruined it for me.
Okay, I haven't seen the ending yet, so 'cause I've been a little bit back on anime. So
I'm not gonna say anything else now. I'm done.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's-
Because I
well,
read
I've heard-
that, so I know what happens. But
Yeah.
yeah, so
I've heard that take a lot though, from like the ending was that bad. So a lot of people were hoping for like a anime only ending.
yeah,
But-
yeah.
But I haven't read it, so I was like, I'll just surprise me, I guess. We'll see.
Yeah, it started. You see, the thing is, Attack on Titan started good for me. It's like I want to say like the retake Wall Maria arc was probably like the best part of Attack on Titan, and then
I saw the first season. I did. I tried it.
Did you?
I was really stressed out, and I never watched an anime since.
So what do you like, Dave? Like, because there's probably an anime out there for you, but you got to figure out what do you like.
I like Seinfeld and The Office.
So he's like slice of life anime. We gotta find like
Dude, we gotta get Seinfeld an anime version or something, or like
Yeah.
The Office and anime.
we
Like,
we
that'd
need
be
to
hilarious.
100%. We need guys in the chat too. Like that's gonna be our objective this season. Our side project: get Dave an anime that he wants.
Yeah.
I
That'd be
want
so
Dave,
dope.
I want him to find an anime where Dave is texting me and he's like, "Dude, oh my god, this is so awesome! I can't believe I didn't like find this before."
Yeah.
Yo, have you guys seen the Bleach new episodes?
Oh
I
yeah, I
haven't
can't
watched
wait until
the new
that's gonna come out in
That-
July.
That was just like not the new ones, but the ones I'm not saying new, but the
Yeah, the
ones
1,000-year
previous
Blood War.
season. Yeah, the Blood War, that was beautiful.
Oh yeah, it gets better. It gets better. Komiko's
Yeah.
saying Berserk is the best. Berserk is a classic, but again, that's one of those things where I think Berserk is one of those. If you know, you know.
Yeah, I need
Fair enough.
I need to. I've actually haven't started Berserk, but I'm thinking of getting like the big, the the big complete ones, like the books,
Oh my
because
god, David
I
said
heard the
Boruto.
mangas are so good.
David just recommended Boruto. I'm done.
Oh no!
What
Oh
is
no!
this about? It's just some blonde Japanese dude. How are the Japanese dudes blonde? I've never seen a blonde Japanese dude before. Where's this come
Oh
from?
my god, David! If this is what you were trying to do, you got him.
Like,
Oh,
what's
no.
going on?
Nah, bro.
Is
Just
he
pick
an
that,
Avatar? He's-
Dragon Ball GT. You know.
This guy went. Oh, what? My wife is watching this trash show called Manifest on Netflix.
Oh, the plain one? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they did this crazy blue skin thing as well. Is it like the Sapphire? Is this the Sapphire? Is this some crossover event?
Yeah, if you think that's good, Boruto's dad is also really good too. That show's really cool as well.
Boruto's
Boruto's
dad?
Shippuden.
Yeah, you can
How
type
do
in-
they name these
Yeah,
things?
it's called Boruto's dad. Type in the show name.
This, like, they just make shit about anything. This is worse than Netflix.
I swear, you guys just gave me the idea of an absolute viral series. It's gonna be Dave and Dash watch anime.
This is this like a Yu-Gi-Oh card? What are we looking at here?
They do like a React video,
It's
on
gotta
that.
be live reaction, just me and Dave watching anime. Oh
No,
my
you gotta
god,
put him- you
Komika's
gotta put him
Dave-
with the Rock Lee versus Garo fight.
that is probably one of the best fights in all of
It
anime.
is.
Komika's is saying Dave needs to sit down and watch Konosuba. Oh my goodness, I would love to do that. Dave, you know what?
All
That's
right.
gonna be it. We have to do a live reacts where, like, I don't know, me and you will stream you watching an episode.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. No, Dave,
Is
this
this
show
like-
is freaking hilarious. Like you said you like The Office. This is the Japanese version of The Office.
But there's like princesses and witches and things.
I got
No.
it. We're gonna put him on Bo.
Oh Lord, I remember that. I remember that.
That is a fever dream.
That is an extreme
You
feat.
just type in bow a bunch.
Bo.
Oh no, Google help me out.
Dude, I feel like watching that with shrooms, like watching that show with shrooms, it would hit different, bro.
It literally is a fever dream. That's what that is.
What's this guy doing? It looks like he's
That's
Dr.
PewDiePie.
Squatch soap uses I don't know.
That's PewDiePie.
Oh, that's
That's
okay.
It's not-
So he was I mean he reacted to it. PewDiePie can do it. I mean
I'm telling you, I think that's a $1 million idea. I would Princess Momonosuke.
Mononoke? Should I not have
That's Studio
Or
Ghibli.
just have like Dave react to Vegeta fighting Majin Buu.
No, it's got to be comedic. It's got to be
Oh, it's
Konosuba.
gonna be funny. Fair enough.
Oh, Konosuba is so freaking hilarious.
Have you seen?
right.
Actually, no. Here's a funny one. It's the one, The Way of the House Husband. Have you guys
Oh,
seen
yeah.
that one?
I've heard of that. I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Yeah.
So hold on, is this the Japanese Dances with Wolves?
I don't.
I've never heard that one.
Princess Mononoke. No, it's a Studio Ghibli.
It's just it looks like who's the this is what I'm thinking. What's this guy? Kevin Costner. Is the Japanese Kevin Costner. That's what's going on. Dances with Wolves. Same thing.
Never heard of this.
Never heard Dances with the Wolves? Dude, it's a classic. It's Kevin Costner like when he was in his prime.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dad.
Okay. It's so basically it's the same as Fern Gully, which is the same thing as Avatar. It's all the same thing. You got to see the planet. The white man's killing the indigenous people for resources, and there's the one white man that teams up with the indigenous dudes and screws over the system. That's the same. It's all the same thing. That's what this looks like. And I don't know. It looks like the native person that talks to the wolf, and
You could just click all, go to Wikipedia, and it'll give you a synopsis of it.
I don't know. You guys are whatever. You wanted my reaction. You're telling me no. You're dumb. You don't know what you're talking about.
No, I didn't
Of
say
course,
that.
I,
you're
of
both.
course I don't know what I'm talking about. In the Muromachi period in Japan, in Amishi village is attacked by a hideous demon. The last Amishi prince, Ashitaka, kills it before it reaches the village, but it manages to grasp his even just the synopsis is freaking long. Like, just tell me what it's about.
Yep, I need to make a series. Dave reacts to certain animes. That's 100%. That's going to be a moneymaker. Oh, David saying, I don't know if this is
There you go.
controversial or not.
Here you go. It deals with themes of Shintoism and environmentalism. It's Dances with Wolves Japanese style. There you go. You don't know what it is? Watch something normal. Dances with Wolves. Check it out.
All right, this one, I 100% agree with this. David saying, I don't know if it's controversial or not, but the Avatar.
No, the Avatar movies are so bad.
They're just trailers to show off the new technology. Really, that's what they originally were.
You got
the last one was pretty bad.
Yeah,
what's the buddy's name there that makes them?
James Cameron?
James Cameron. Yeah, he goes on about how he's such an environmentalist, yet his movies have nothing, there's nothing real about them. It's all fake. It's all CG.
I mean, the Titanic was actually pretty real.
It was all CG.
Really? I thought they used actual sub footage for the Titanic.
Yeah, those little clips there. Sure. But like everything else, even Neil deGrasse Tyson busted his balls about it because he did the calculation of when where the stars should have been in that scene, and James Cameron got it wrong. So in the remastered version of Titanic, James Cameron had to go and edit the footage of the stars when they were like floating on the door there. And then Buddy, what's his name, is dying, freezing to death. You know, even though there's room for both of them to be on the thing
On the table.
You know, yeah. Remember that part?
Does Neil deGrasse Tyson have anything better to do instead of just watching the Titanic? Actually, if you look at the Cornelius Nebula over there, it's actually supposed to be 20 degrees to the right of center star.
Dude, it doesn't matter. The guy's job is to look at the whatever. You know what? The guy's brilliant. Neil deGrasse Tyson is a gem.
He is a gem, but I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what kind of prompted him to do that? Like, sometimes I feel like he does stuff just to be petty.
He does, just like James Cameron.
Dave sounds like your favorite. I mean, not Dave, but Dashy sounds like your favorite person.
Yeah,
Okay,
you do.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, David said he watched the new Indiana Jones movie. I heard it was trash. How trash?
I need to know.
On a scale of 1 to trash, how trashy was it?
I almost bought a ticket to go see that.
Then what happened?
I did this.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
I
No, I wouldn't have known how long this would have taken. And I didn't want to sit there and be like, yeah, let's cut the show so I can go watch Indiana Jones. You said he watched it in Dutch.
I mean, the
cinema.
show technically ended an hour ago.
Touche. David says, I watched it in Dutch cinema. The movie was mid, but much better than the fourth one. The fourth one was terrible.
Was that the one with the no? What was
It was
Crystal
Shia
Skull?
Yeah, it was Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, when he was cool. Was he ever cool?
He wasn't cool, but he was, every guy's
That sounds
fantasy
cool.
making out with Megan Fox in the Transformers movies.
The buff, which means the beef.
LaBeouf.
And then, I think he just went crazy afterwards. So,
Hey, man, he lost Megan Fox. Lost his mind.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, she's beautiful, but I mean, come on, man, you still rich, bro. Come on.
Oh, is that him now?
Yeah.
Oh man. He's wearing, what are those kinds of boots called? That's hilarious, without any socks.
Because there are only 3 Indiana Jones movies.
Yeah, the original, of course. The other ones or whatever.
So, David, how did Harrison Ford look in that movie? Because he's old as hell.
He's 80.
I'm surprised he
80,
signed on to do that.
He had to contractually.
There's only 7 Star Wars movies.
With which ones?
With
Rogue One. That I know what he means now. Yeah.
Star what? No.
Yeah, I was
I'm kind of curious, man. He would have to have had a stunt double. I think he only did the dialogue scenes. There's no way in hell. he did
CG,
any
man.
acting.
They'll probably CG the hell out of him.
Yeah,
I mean, with enough makeup. That's him now. Enough makeup, he can get by. He's just playing an old white dude anyways.
David says they let an 80-year-old grandpa climb a rock wall.
Nice. That had to mean a double.
Had to. Well, I mean, look, CGI is crazy, man. Because from what I hear, allegedly they're bringing Paul Walker's character back in Fast and the Furious, even though the actor isn't alive anymore.
Yeah, they can do that. I can't think off the top of my head, but it's a thing now that actors are starting to do where they'll digitize their likeness. Wow, who was it? Morgan Freeman, I think, was one.
Yeah, he did that, and then who else? The guy that played Earl Jones. He Darth Vader's voice.
Yeah.
He digitized his voice, and he's like, "Yeah, you guys can use it for anything now."
Yeah, basically sets up his family for life.
Pretty much. Well, I mean, because that's such an iconic voice too.
Oh yeah.
Like for like, and you know, say all you want about Kenobi, but like they used it for Kenobi,
What do you mean they used it for Kenobi?
the show on Disney Plus.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they use it on that show.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't
watch that.
You know, I didn't realize he voiced Simba in The Lion King.
You can see that.
I just like it blew my mind. I like saw it. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, huh? My childhood. I didn't realize that.
Okay, give me something else to look at since I'm here. Or I'm just gonna press the off button and say screw you guys.
Type in Food Wars fried rice. See? Do they have the? They don't have the scene of her like losing her mind over it.
I do see what you say though. How it looks very appetizing. Like it looks somewhat real.
Yeah.
They use the color theory really well, right? To like make the certain food spot.
Yeah.
Because yellows and oranges and reds make you hungry. That's why all the fast food joints have yellow, red, and orange signs.
Well, it's like, you know, the thing is like the biggest sham is like, for example, you see ramen on anime and like ramen looks like God's greatest creation. And then it's like you look at ramen in real life and you're just kind of like,
I don't know. You ever had? Well, there's places that ramen looks pretty good.
yeah. I mean, like, I'm saying cup ramen. Like, you know, in
cup
anime,
ramen.
like in anime, they make cup ramen look like it's incredible. And then it's like you go into
Mr.
like,
Noodle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying it looks like that, which it does not.
Yeah, like they make instant noodle look like it's like the greatest thing ever, and then it's like I go to the dollar store and I buy myself some instant noodle while I'm binge watching anime, and I look at it, I'm like, that's it?
You're like, oh.
Cup noodle.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're talking. Oh, jeez. Oh, I just saw something. Yes, how they always eat like this.
Slurp.
Yeah, they're like they have poor manners. They're always just shoveling things in their mouth.
You went full dad mode. You just went full dad mode.
But like, why do they all have bad manners? That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, why they all behave this way?
Slurping is not bad behavior in their culture.
No, but like they're
Hey,
obnoxious. Like they're obnoxious about it, though, right? It's not like slurp. They're like, oh my god, their eyes get like, you know, like
oh,
this.
You
dude,
mean
right?
the
like,
umai?
Like, look, this guy, and it's just like, oh yeah, put my mouth. Like this guy's about to like wrap his lips around it.
All the same guy.
David, he had a hard day. Okay, Dave, leave him alone.
Like this guy doesn't even need to close his mouth; he just slides it down his throat.
Yeah, we
go, drooling on himself. Like I'm not just saying, oh, there's a little slurp. No, they're absolute animals about it.
He is drenching himself in it, gobbling in it. Pause.
Like I've never seen a guy get so worked up over a hard-boiled egg. Like, look at him. It's ridiculous.
I'm serious. I seriously need to do this, man. I need to do anime reacts with Dave. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and Kojiro says that's Boruto's dad.
Oh, man. Which one was this guy?
Yes, all of those.
All of them are.
Oh man.
Oh
yeah, is this orgasm noodle?
pretty
I'm
much.
just-
You know, it's kind of funny too, because like they'll have the character blush, and then it's like they'll kind of like twitch and then shake, and then you just hear them yell "umai" as loud as possible. And then for those that don't know, umai means delicious in Japanese. David says, Dash, I have the ultimate idea. We need to show him the Food War scene with Uncle Roger's reaction. It's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. I wish I could do it now. I don't know if we can get in trouble by copyright. Really quiet. Did we lose Dave? Yeah, we lost Dave. Huh.
and Jeff.
I could just imagine it too, because like David, there's like, could you imagine hearing Dave just see God tongue? Like
I just I just want to hear the rants he's gonna go on.
Like, oh my goodness, like Dave
Who
reacting.
even acts that way? Like who really?
Yeah. I'm telling you, like Dave reacting to Uncle Roger, like that would be that's honestly, I don't know. I think that's perfect. Oh, Dave lost power. Interesting. Lost power on a clear day. He said it must be the must be the agents.
They're on to y'all.
And the agents, they're just like, no, God. Oh my goodness, that'd be hilarious. Uncle Rod. You know, the one thing I want to do it, but like, is there anyone that's kind of like an expert on like copyright rules? Because like, how does like, for example, Uncle Roger review it without being copyrighted? Like, is there like a trick to reviewing like actual content? Because like because he's playing the clip with the actual clip itself, and then he has like a small cutout of himself.
Yeah. Oh, I think after a certain amount of time, you can't show more. You can only show a short amount of time, and then they blur it, and then you gotta like it's a lot. It's a lot for them to like react to those things, especially because Japan has really strict
Copyright rules, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like, oh my goodness, could you imagine if I like took clips of Konosuba, like highlight clips of Konosuba, and then it's like Dave talking about like, like, oh my god, like him Aqua, like I could imagine Dave just losing his shit on Aqua, like that's hilarious.
They just cut my power. Dave just put it on.
Yeah, and then David saying, I think if you react to it and pause, you can show it. I really want to, because the thing is like I want to learn how to do like actual reactions where we can offer like Dave and Dash reacts as kind of like a segment or a side segment. Like for example, we could react to like sports anchors talking about stuff about Juve and stuff like that. Like kind of like we did that with the Super League guy with the BBC reporter, and we never got that never got taken down. So
I know. Well, for I think like those kind of stuff, you're probably a lot safer. But like anime, like the companies are really the ones after. They're the ones who put the claim out.
oh yeah. No, I gotcha. I don't. I just it's so funny, Uncle Roger review. Ah, gosh, it's it's interesting because like when you're on stream and you hear it, and then it's like someone else mentions it, and you're just kind of like, if you know, you know, and you know.
Or you could record it and put it on the Discord.
We could. That could be like a membership exclusive, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that could be, to be honest with you, like that might not be a bad idea where it's like members exclusive, where like, we have Dave reacts to Konosuba or Dave reacts to something like that. Like, that's actually not a bad idea. And then Jeff saying, I am hitting the beach. Reception is terrible. Hopefully next week will be resolved here. Have a great weekend, guy. Have a great weekend, Jeff. Hopefully the Florida man doesn't get you. Watch out for Florida man.
Plot twist: he is the Florida man.
Oh, I lost my train of thought.
I'm actually going down to Florida in like a week or so as well. Be nice.
I haven't been to Florida in almost like 10, 12 years. You know, though, you know who's actually a really big Dave says it's full exclusive 19.99 a week. Dave, why don't you just jump in on StreamYard with your phone? Unless the cell tower's dead. Like, I mean, unless you don't want to. I mean, I get it. You just want to leave me alone and leave me with bones, and then have us just like sit here and flail. I get it. I get it. We need his boomer raging.
I know.
Wow, that sounded bad. Whoa! Good thing it's a boomer.
I just realized. Too.
It's like, whoa! Pause. He just. I'm an hour and 44 minutes and I'm by myself. I'm absolutely catastrophic right now. Though you guys know who's actually really good, who's a big anime advent as well too, is like Giuseppe loves anime too. Like I remember this one time where we finished doing a live stream for Juve and Beppe and us were talking, and then like I think I was talking about Captain Suba. And then Peppa's like, oh my God, you should watch that too. And I'm like, hell yeah. And then we just sat there and started talking for like 45 minutes. And Dave's like, look at you guys and your anime talk. Because I'm really trying to get Beppe to watch Blue Lock. I don't know if he watched it yet or if he started. Because like when I was talking to Beppe about it, it was like when Blue Lock was about to get produced. So like I really, really hope. Really, come on, man. Dave coming in live. Wait, hold on. Wait, I gotta do this upright. If I'm gonna have fun with Dave, I'm gonna do it. From Dave. I can hold my phone between my legs and go. Jesus, Dave. David says, how are Dave's jokes better in the chat than in the live? I don't know. I just work here. That is my response to that. That's it. I don't know. I really don't know.
We're just here not to get fined.
Yeah, just get that Marshawn Lynch thing. I'm just here not to get fined. You know, it's kind of funny. Like, there's still people watching this, but like, we started with a little bit of Juve talk. We got to like 45 minutes, 50 minutes, and we're just like, yeah, fuck it, off the rails it is.
Well, there's nothing really has happened, so there's not much to talk.
Yeah. Touche.
Like it was like the third week of Wea. It's like, still good.
Yeah, like, you know, it's funny. I was like seeing the thing and I saw it. It was like everyone's like, yeah, look at me. I called it. Giuntoli is coming and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, like we all knew he was coming. It was just a matter of time. Wow, that sounded really weird. Hold on. We knew he was coming. It was only a matter of time. I need Dave here.
But this is true. Like all the news hasn't changed in like the past 3 weeks. So you're just sitting here saying the same old, and we just keep getting edged with SMS.
I'm gonna ask Dave. I'm gonna see if he wants. Like, Dave, do you want me to end the stream or do you want me to wait for you? All right. So, other Dave, the cooler Dave, says, was Wea the longest time ever to communicate a transfer in the history of football? Yeah. Yeah. Because like they said it like it was right after the Mexico United States semifinal, like a couple days after. Juve are looking at Wea. Juve have purchased Wea. And then like 2 weeks later, Juve have officially signed Tim Wea. And then,
well, no, it was like a week or so. It was like Timothy Wea to go to the J Medical, and then
Timmy Wea is at
yeah,
he is at the J Medical. That's I don't know.
It says Loco was.
Loco took like 3-4 months. Like Loco was probably the longest transfer ever.
He says, or is SMS actually
For 7 years.
now.
He's not wrong about that. He really isn't.
Come on, Gypsy. Come on. Come on.
I'm pretty sure SMS just likes edging us, bro.
SMS is the definition of blue balls. Gets you excited, and then he just,
You thought this
you
time.
thought I was coming. He's like, you thought I was going to join you guys. You thought, but I'm not. So Dave says the old guy takes a bit longer to get going. Is he? I wonder if he's gonna hop on or not. Because if he's not hopping on, we might as well. We're here like an hour and 50 minutes in. We could just call it a wrap. Whoever watches this on the, I'm not gonna lie. Whoever's watching this on the rerun, you're a G for it. I guarantee you they'll get to the hour mark once we just go off the rails and just be like, nope, we're not doing this.
I guess after this has been out for a while, you can see the trend on it and see where people dropped off.
Yep. They're gonna. Oh my gosh, it's the white sphere. Oh, there he is. He's just smiling. He has no audio coming.
God.
He's like,
Yeah,
hey,
the power's out.
He's like, I've got no power. Did you have to put the children that are working in the basement and generating the turbine? Did you have to give them a lunch break or something? Is that why you lost power? No comment. I get it.
No, it's I mean, believe it or not, it's actually bad weather up these ways that creates these. Hold on, why do I hear myself twice?
I don't know. You're probably listening to us on YouTube and also listening to us on StreamYard.
Maybe.
Dave froze. But we lost him. It's the agents. The agents are at Dave's house. Run, Dave, run.
Sorry, that makes way more sense now. Okay, no, I can't even chill outside and enjoy myself because all these people with their generators going, they have those propane fire generators. So
everybody just lit them up right
Yes,
after.
really.
Like, oh, power's out. Here we go. Boom, generators. Let's go.
You still getting feedback?
Are you?
I don't know. I think I've just completely trashed this stream by drawing on with my phone.
Nah, I don't have any. Bones and I don't hear any feedback or anything. I mean, at this point, I'm just getting ready to axe this bad boy. We're an hour 50 in.
Let me try something. Hold up. It's almost like
let me try something. Watch where he's putting his phone. The positioning.
We're talking about raging.
Raging boomers.
Yeah.
You guys have to play the sad music from Naruto where they show him on the swing as a kid. Come on. the most appreciated flute melody of all time. That is what that is.
Well, you make it back.
All right, guys. I think we need to end this stream. I think we need to. So any final thoughts, people that are still watching, any final UVA questions? Because we went off the rocker. Bones, you got anything?
Not really. Like I said, nothing's happened.
Yeah, nothing's happening. I think we're going to probably find out more in the next 2 weeks of any moves. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And to the folks that got here on the, oh wait, Dave's coming back in. He came.
All right.
Hey,
You guys are
Dad.
frozen.
I'm moving now. Can you see me move?
No, I can't hear anything. I tried to get you on the headset. See, I'm just completely ruining
It's okay.
the stream for everyone.
I'm
just going to go and start my barbecue and make a steak and troll you in the chat. How about that?
I'm going to end the stream anyway, so you can't troll me. Joke's on you. He can't even hear me. He can't even. I could have complimented him for the last. Oh shit! He could actually replay that. I was gonna say I could have complimented him for the last 15 seconds, and he wouldn't have heard a thing.
I think him walking around with a phone like that also makes the boomer joke even better.
It does because the thing is he had it like this. So it's like one of those things where it's like, because if I'm FaceTiming my dad will answer it like this. What's up? What do you
Yeah.
need? How are you? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good short.
David, did you hear this shitty flute version of that? Yes. Yes. Iconic. He said that didn't work out. Yeah, we know. It's okay. Do better, buddy. The other Dave says he should live stream how to cook. Dave's cooking channel. Interesting. Interesting.
I was playing with the settings F yourself.
Love you, buddy. Have fun with your steak. I'm gonna end the stream. I just need to find the right sound bits to end it on it.
Perfect.
There we go. Alrighty, everybody. Now I just need to find the outro beat. There we go. Alrighty, everybody. Before I blow anything up or say anything else that's really dumb, thanks for tuning in to the alligator fuck house of a show. Dave couldn't be here because of connectivity issues. If you made it this far in the replay, I salute you. You're an absolute beast. So, guys, we'll catch you possibly some content on Tuesday or Thursday, depending on if any news or anything changes. Obviously, next Saturday, we'll catch you again for another call-in show when Dave is not chopping tomatoes. But anyways, guys, Bones and I say goodbye. Dave is also saying goodbye as well, everyone. We will catch you in on the next one, guys. So we will see you next week.
All right. Peace.